can I help?
Yeah, is this the place that has the dogs for sale?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
What were you looking for?
Across Virginia, commercial dog breeding is out of control. An investigation by the Humane Society of the United States found Virginia dog breeders breaking federal and state laws while adding more and more dogs to an already overstressed Virginia pet population. 16 dog breeders in Virginia are licensed by the USDA. Yet the HSUS found more than 1,000 commercial dog breeders in Virginia. These are people who consistently or frequently breed and sell dogs for a profit. From dog kennels in backyards, trailers, and living rooms, to huge operations with hundreds of breeding dogs, the Virginia breeders we met have this in common. They're breeding all the dogs they want, however they want, with little to no oversight.
Right now we've got 25 pups. We've got a male Shih Tzu we're going to start making Shih Tzus. Have a male Yorkie we're going to make the Yorkie Poos. And we had a little Chihuahua to get with a Poodle.
To sell puppies to pet stores, dog breeders are legally required to have a USDA license. Yet HSUS found breeders all over Virginia blatantly ignoring this federal law. In Carroll County, Junior Horton keeps between 500 and 700 adult dogs for breeding and has no USDA license. We found Horton's puppies for sale at this store in Ashland. Polly's Pups told us Horton is one of their biggest suppliers.
Oh, cute.
This Campbell County breeder doesn't have a USDA license.
That one is 600.
And neither does this Halifax operation, but both of them sell puppies to this store, Awesome Pets in Midlothian. In Augusta County, we saw hundreds of breeding dogs at Rainbow's End Kennel. Owner Jean Payne says she's been breeding dogs for 30 years. She has no USDA license and sells her puppies to pet stores around Stanton.
When we went in there, we saw this little puppy that was too cute, and it was kind of a compulsive buy just because he was so adorable.
Mary Johnson paid $500 for Mooch, a mixed Chihuahua Pomeranian pup, at Pets and Pals in Stanton. On the day Johnson bought him, Mooch was just 6.5 weeks old, a violation of another federal animal law. The Animal Welfare Act states no dog or cat shall be sold unless it is at least 8 weeks old. The pet store bought Mooch from the non-USDA licensed Rainbow's End Kennel. A detail the store left off Johnson's sale paperwork. The puppy seemed fine for about 2 months.
Then he started getting sick. All of a sudden, just out of the blue, he got very, very sick.
Over 3 agonizing days, Mooch's condition deteriorated. $2,000 in vet bills later, critical care veterinarians had no explanation for the puppy's total kidney failure.
This poor dog died in pain at 3 months of age. It just didn't seem right at all.
Johnson called Pets and Pals for an explanation. The store didn't have one, but it reluctantly identified Mooch's breeder. When she went to visit Rainbow's End Kennel, Johnson says she learned the meaning of the term puppy mill.
And when we went there, we just kind of looked at each other and we couldn't believe it. Like, is this how it's supposed to look? And we really, really believe that a lot of Mooch's problems came from where he was bred at. We could be wrong, but that place was disgusting.
HSUS investigators went undercover to Rainbow's End.
He's not blind.
Jean Payne tried to sell a listless puppy with obvious health problems for a reduced price.
If you take this dog to a vet who responds like that, they're going to look at it and say, oh, it's got brain damage, it's blind, or you take this puppy home.
Yeah.
And you don't take it to the damn vet.
Lots of Virginia breeders use the internet to sell puppies. A USDA license is not required to sell puppies over the internet, and unlicensed breeders are not inspected. Breeder websites typically feature pictures of cute dogs like these, but websites can be very misleading. HSUS investigators went to the Tazewell County breeder behind this Heaven's Gate website. The actual business looks nothing like the website. Kennel owner Linda Lanowski told us she's been breeding dogs for 25 years. What she didn't tell us is that she has a criminal record for animal cruelty. In 1998, a Virginia humane investigator following up on a complaint went to Heaven's Gate. The investigator found 156 dogs in small cages that can't turn around, dogs in pens and feces, and dogs malnourished. The scene was described as heartbreaking. Lanowski is still breeding dogs, but because she's not licensed, the kennel isn't regularly inspected. No one but the Lanowskis see what goes on at Heaven's Gate. Virginia does have basic animal care laws which are often ignored. For example, here's a Franklin County kennel with about 40 or so breeding dogs. The dog's water was so filthy, it looked like it hadn't been changed in days. Virginia code defines adequate water as clean, fresh water. This trailer serves as a whelping shed, where the same breeder keeps mother dogs and their puppies. What we can't show you is the overpowering smell of urine in this unventilated and almost completely dark trailer. Virginia code describes adequate shelter as properly lighted and properly clean, among other things. The breeder admitted that most of these puppies' litter mates didn't survive in this trailer.
How many dogs do you have?
I ain't got near as many now as I did have. I got rid of them.
When we ask how the breeder got rid of his unwanted dogs,
Don't come down to the pound. If you never did get them inside, what nothing they could do about it.
Last year in Virginia, nearly 43,000 homeless dogs were euthanized.
We are mass-producing puppies. More animals just be euthanized. It's ridiculous. I really wish people would stop going to pet stores. That would make a big difference.
Mary Johnson has a new dog now, adopted from her local shelter. She says she's a lot wiser now about the dog business in Virginia.
As regretful as I am that Mooch had to die in that way, I'm glad I found this out so I can change how I behave and where I go and what I choose to do. There's got to be something to tighten the reins on these folks.